Hello everyone. Today in this episode I would like to teach you the differences between comparative and superlative short adjectives or adjectives that have one syllable. Well, before I get started to explain this lesson and having more examples, I would like to define adjectives as general in order to pave the way for you to understand and get the points of today's lesson properly. Here we go. What is an adjective? Well, an adjective is a word that describes, modifies, or follows a noun. In fact, it tells us something about the noun. Well, examples of short adjectives like short, tall, old, and small. For example, a tall man, a short woman, and an old house or an old book. Well, comparative adjectives are simply used to compare or contrast two people, animals, or things. Well, how do we form comparative short adjectives? In fact, we form them by adding er to the adjective, and then we add the word than after the adjective. For example, tall plus er equal taller. Example, Simon is taller than John. Number 2, short plus er equal shorter. For example, Sarah is shorter than Lucy. Number 3, old plus er equal older. My house is older than Ali's house. Remember, there are irregular short adjectives that we don't add er to them, such as good, better. For example, I feel better than yesterday. Number 2, bad, worse. Thirsty is worse than hunger. Number 3, little, less. I slept less than my father yesterday. However, superlative adjectives are used to describe also people, animals, and things which are at the lower or upper limit of a quality. Well, how do we form superlative short adjectives? In fact, we form them by adding the definite article the before the adjective, and then we add est after the adjective. For example, tall plus est equal the tallest. For example, John is the tallest student in the school. Number 2, short plus est equal the shortest. Sarah is the shortest person in my family. Number 3, old plus est equal the oldest. My house is the oldest house in the city. Remember also, there are irregular short superlative adjectives that we don't add est to them, like good, better, the best. For example, John is the best student in the class. Number 2, bad, worse, the worst. She is the worst liar that I have ever known. Number 3, little, less, the least. This was the least that I could do. Finally, we use as plus adjective plus as when we want to compare equal or not equal qualities of two people or animals or things or places. For example, as happy as. John is as happy as Ali. Number 2, as fast as. Sarah runs as fast as Lucy. Number 3, as big as. My house is not as big as Ali's house. Well, I hope you got these points concerning comparative and superlative adjectives. In the upcoming lesson, I will be talking about comparative and superlative long adjectives For more lessons and topics as usual, please don't forget to share and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, share and like it on Twitter and Instagram. Many thanks for having me. See you when I see you.